Hey guys, we're taking a look at percentile here. Just very quickly first, you might notice that I wrote down the formula for percentile right at the top of the question. So quickly just to remind you of what it is. To get that percentile, what you're going to do is you're going to count the number of values less than the target value or the value we're being asked about. And you'll record that right here in the formula. And you're going to look for the number of values equal to the one we're being asked about and divide that one by 2. And you'll see that we'll add those two together and then divide by the total number of values down over here, times the whole thing by 100, and don't forget at the end that we're going to be rounding up. So the following list represents the heights in centimeters of students in a class in increasing order. Our shortest student is over here at 138 centimeters, and our tallest is over here at 152. And the question is, we want to know what is the percentile of a person with a height of 148 centimeters. So this is the target value that we're being asked about, and we want to know what percentage of the population of this distribution are we beating or the same as. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go find those 148s right in the sample. There they are. There are 3 of them. And we'll take a quick second and take a look also for where are those values that are less than the 148 that we were being asked about. And then at the end, we'll look for that last number here, the total number of values. So first, we'll set up the formula. So percentile will be equal to, so the number of values less than the 148, we'll count them off right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 values there, so we'll start off the formula with a 9. The number of values less is 9. Plus, there are 3 148s that we're being asked about, so that's 3 divided by 2, which is right up here in the formula. And we're going to take that whole thing and divide it by the total number of values. So I know I have 9 here, I have 3 more here for 12, plus these 2 for 14. So I'm going to simplify this here as 9 plus 1.5 over 14, which is equal to 10.5 over 14. The 3 over 2 converted into the 1.5 when I did that on, I did it in my head, but just to show you quickly, 3 divided by 2, there's your 1.5. So 10.5 over 14, and then we have to times that whole thing by 100, which we'll do right now. So clear, 10.5 divided by 14 is equal to 0.75, which we're then going to times by 100, and that gives us a perfectly round number of 75. So the percentile in this case is equal to 75, or the 75th percentile. There's no decimal to worry about rounding in this particular case, so we can just leave it alone and as is.